Hi, I'm Dr. Priyanka Wali.
And I'm Hari Kondabolu.
On our new podcast, Health Stuff, we demystify your burning health questions.
You'll hear us being completely honest about our own health.
My residency colon was like a cry for help, honestly. And you'll hear candid advice and personal stories from experts who want to make healthcare more human.
I feel like I never felt like I truly belonged in medicine.
We want to make health less confusing and maybe even a little fun.
Find Health Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Mark is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Sasha. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Mark, how long has it been since you heard from Sasha?
It's been about a couple weeks now.
Okay. Have you been reaching out to her during that time?
Yeah, I mean, I've called a couple times, I've texted, and been no reply. And that's why I'm calling you guys to try and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Well, why don't you tell us about how you met her and then the date and stuff?
Yeah, so we met on Hinge, and I just immediately found her to be so beautiful and classy. I mean, one of her photos, she was even wearing pearls, and I thought that was so sexy. So
I love pearls.
We started chatting, and she told me how she always wanted to go to Paris. So I thought for a date, we could go to this Parisian cafe and get coffee and croissants, which I thought was perfect.
Oh, that's cool. Did you wear a beret?
No. I did not wear a beret.
Yeah, that's definitely why he's getting ghosted. No, I'm just kidding. That's a cute idea, though.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
I thought so too. So we had our croissants and our coffee, and we're talking and laughing, and she shared so much of her life story with me. I just felt like she really wanted me to know her, which was just so sweet. And we were supposed to go on a bike ride, but then her roommate reached out that she needed to be taken care of. So I was okay with that because I love that she's good to her friends. But after that, I never really heard from her again.
So what did she say to you, or like what was the interaction like after her roommate called, or like as you guys were going your separate ways?
Well, we were supposed to go on this bike ride, and she kind of had to dodge out. So I gave her a hug, and she said she had a great time, and that was basically it. I said, I'll call you later. And when I called, I got no answer. I texted a couple times over the course of the last few days, and no response.
Is her roommate okay?
I hope so.
Not to freak you out, but you don't think it was one of those things where someone says, hey, I'll text you on the sly, and then you call me, and then I'll say I have to go if you're on a date you don't like. Do you think that could have been a thing?
I didn't get that vibe. I mean, she was opening up so much to me about like her life and her family and her friends. It just felt like she was having a really great time. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like, there's a bunch of people checking me out in the cafe, which, sometimes I'm a little awkward, but I do kind of look like a real life Superman at times. So I was getting a lot of attention.
What?
But I just want to.
Okay, you look like a real life Superman. What does that like? Are you like ripped?
Ooh,
what does that mean?
That you're hot.
I've got this Clark Kent kind of swirled in my hair, and
okay.
I don't know, I've been compared a lot to it. But my eyes were on her. I don't know if that was anything that she was nervous about, but I don't think anything was wrong with the friend. I just genuinely thought she had to go help her.
Did you tell her that you look like Superman at any point? Because that also could have been it.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. She's got eyes.
Lucky you're on a date with Superman.
I know.
All right. And you didn't get a kiss or anything, right? At the end of the date?
No. I was going to try and go for it, but there's a bunch of people outside the shop of the Parisian coffee shop, and I just felt like a warm hug was the right move.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Mark is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Sasha, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Mark, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, well, I met this beautiful girl named Sasha. We met on Hinge, went on this great date to a Parisian cafe. had a great time, and now I haven't heard from her, and I want to know why.
Well, and you do think it's because you look like Superman, maybe, and you were getting checked out a lot, right?
I'm just worried. I'm just worried that she was aware of that people were looking at me. That's all.
Okay.
I don't know if that
can be kind of
I don't know
awkward.
if that was a reason.
Like if you're with somebody that's super hot that everybody's staring at, you do feel like, oh, like, are you judging me? You know, I get that.
Well, we're ready for us to call her?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Sasha, please?
This is her.
Sasha, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, wow. Hi.
Do you listen to the show ever?
Sometimes, yeah. You guys are great.
Sweet.
This is so crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know why we're calling you?
I have a suspicion, and I'm nervous about it. That suspicion being true.
What do you think it is? What's your suspicion?
Is it a second date follow-up?
The first date follow-up, yes.
Oh, first date follow-up, yeah.
Yep. You are ghosting somebody.
So
do you know who?
knows.
I have a sneaking suspicion that it's Mark.
And you're correct.
She knows the answer to all of our questions today.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't really ghost that often, but this was a unique experience.
Really? Okay. Would you mind telling us why you're ghosting him?
He was just so gross. I'm sorry. That was like the plainest, most easiest way to say it. He was burping throughout the entire date. And like the first time was just kind of because it was loud and he didn't say excuse me or anything like that. But then it kind of just kept happening. And so like I felt like I had to keep talking so that I didn't have to engage with him. And it was just so uncomfortable. I was just thoroughly grossed out.
Was it just really loud or was it kind of under his breath? I mean, I don't know.
That's the thing. I get that burping is natural, but there are ways that you can kind of minimize the damage. Like you can kind of put it under your breath. You can cover your mouth. You can say, excuse me. But like, since none of that was happening, but the burping in itself kept happening over and over, it just felt like super disrespectful. And I was so turned off and grossed out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I wouldn't love that either.
Like in the place you were at, he was just burping loudly?
Yes, constantly. It was so frequent and so loud. Like it almost got to the point where, like Homer Simpson, when he belches, like his lips kind of ripple. Like that's what I felt like. Maybe it wasn't that bad, but like that's what I started to feel like was happening. Like I was just, ugh.
I can't even.
Okay. Well, he didn't tell us that.
No. It sounded like a very pleasant date.
Yeah. Maybe you forgot, or maybe you haven't heard enough first date follow-ups to know that he's actually on the phone listening and wants to burp at you. To talk to you. Mark?
Well, yeah. Hi, Sasha.
Hi. Sorry.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I burped a couple of times because I've been dealing with some like stress-related acid reflux.
I'm sorry to hear that, but then like, why did we go to coffee? Like, that's not going to help the situation, any,
Well, because I wanted to take you to a Parisian cafe. I mean, is the real reason that because I look like Superman?
What?
Sorry, that's not nice. I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's not the reason. Yes, you are an objectively attractive man, but if you're wondering about why people were looking at you, it was because you were burping so much that people were concerned that you were going to be sick.
Are you sure that people weren't just looking at me because of how I look?
No, I'm sorry. I like, it was not attractive. They were not looking at you because you were attractive. They were looking at you because they were disgusted. I'm so sorry.
I can't even help but ask, like, Mark, are you okay? Because to be burping that much, I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, I've been on a different medication to try and deal with my reflux. It's just been a struggle bus, but I'm doing much better, thanks.
Okay.
You know, like Sasha, you say you want to go to France, but you really probably shouldn't go to France because in other countries, it's actually considered polite to burp.
Oh, what? Is it?
It's a compliment to the chef.
Well, even if that's true, here in the States, I like it when if someone burps that they at least say, excuse me, or cover their mouth or something along those lines. Maybe I'm reaching for the stars here, but that is something that I am looking for. Blatant respect.
Well,
in
you
that
usually say,
sense.
excuse me. I usually say, excuse me, but you were telling these beautiful stories. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was trying to respect you.
Sasha, would you like to go on another date with Mark? We'll pay for it.
Hey, you know what? I didn't know that she was so close-minded, so I honestly don't know if this is going to work out.
Closed-minded? What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't just be present and accept the person for how they are, I mean, burping happens.
Yeah, I get that. It's just how you handle it that, really changes things. And how you handled it was just not it for me.
That's fine. I mean, if somebody's going to accept me for my burps too.
All right. Well, sorry, no second date, Mark, but it sounds like you're fine with that.
Yeah, I think it's for the best.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
What are the cycles fathers pass down that sons are left to heal? What if being a man wasn't about holding it all together, but learning how to let go? This is a space where men speak truth and find the power to heal and transform. I'm Mike Della Rocha. Welcome to Sacred Lessons.
Listen to Sacred Lessons on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The show was ahead of its time to represent a Black family in ways that television hadn't shown before.
Exactly. It's Thelma Hopkins, also known as Aunt Rachel.
And I'm Kelly Williams, or Laura Winslow. On our podcast, Welcome to the Family with Thelma and Kelly, we're rewatching every episode of Family Matters.
We'll share behind-the-scenes stories about making the show.
Yeah, we'll even bring in some special guests to spill some tea. Listen to Welcome to the Family with Thelma and Kelly on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dr. Laurie Santos from the Happiness Lab here. It's the season of giving, and this year, my podcast, The Happiness Lab, is partnering with Give Directly, a nonprofit that provides people in extreme poverty with the cash they need as part of the Pods Fight Poverty campaign. Our goal this year is to raise $1 million, which will bring over 700 families out of extreme poverty. Your donation will put cash directly in the hands of these families in need, and they'll get to decide how to use it, whether that's school transportation, purchasing livestock, or starting a business. Plus, if you're a first-time donor, your gift will be matched by Giving Multiplier, which means more money for those in need. Visit givedirectly.org/happinesslab to learn more and to donate. That's givedirectly.org/happinesslab.
If one of us wins, we all win.
I'm Ashley Rayfeld, the host of the podcast Good Luck With That. Good Luck With That is a skateboarding podcast about the past, present, and future of women in gender-expansive skateboarding. In our show, we'll talk with skaters like Bobby Delfino on pushing style, culture, and the conversation forward.
You break down the door, sick, now hold the door for everyone. I believe in that solely.
So listen to Good Luck With That on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Radhi Devlukia, and I am the host of a Really Good Cry podcast. This week, I am joined by Anna Runkle, also known as the Crappy Childhood Fairy, a creator, teacher, and guide helping people heal from the lasting emotional wounds of unsafe or chaotic childhoods.
That talking about trauma isn't always great for people. It's not always the best thing. About a third of people who were traumatized as kids feel worse when they talk about it, get very dysregulated.
Listen to A Really Good Cry on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
How many times have you been on the phone with somebody from customer service and all you can think is, man, this is so pleasurable. I'd like to spend more time with them. All the time, right? That seems to be the way it always goes with customer service calls. Well, on today's second date update, this dude Jared is on the phone, and that's how he said he met the girl he went out with, through a customer service call.
What?
We'll get to your date in just a second, Jared, but how in the world do you actually go out with somebody from customer service and not just end up cussing at them? Or maybe that's how you guys bonded. I don't know.
Yeah, no, well, we didn't cuss at each other at all.
Okay.
It was,
good.
I figure maybe you just like to argue with people that you go out with. So you got in an argument and you're like, hey, let's go out. You sound fun.
No, not at all, man. I called a bookstore to see if I could put a book on reserve, and this woman answered the phone. Her name was Kelly, and, she was helping me out the entire time, and she sounded super nice, very helpful. I don't know, it's weird.
Wow,
Okay,
she was like doing her job straight.
That makes more sense. You said customer service call, and all I thought was like utility bill or something.
God,
I was like, how did you possibly want to meet that person? But calling somebody at a bookstore is probably a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't explain it. She just kind of like grabbed my attention, her voice, I mean, I don't know if this sounds weird, but like she sounded cute. I don't know if that's a thing.
So wait, how did you go from a phone call to a date? Did you go stalk her at the bookstore?
Well, I went to the bookstore to see if I could meet her in person because, like I said, it just kind of got my attention. Plus, I had to get the book anyway, kill two birds with one stone.
The only reason I think that this is okay is because she said yes to the date. Like, the lead up does sound a little weird.
Well, he has to get his book anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you were going there for the book. Might as well try to catch a glimpse of her and see if she's as cute as she sounded.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I get there, and unfortunately, when I got there, she was not at the counter. It was actually a different guy. And, so I, in my best way, without sounding like a creep, asked him if Kelly was around. And I asked for her, and I just basically made stuff up about why I needed to talk to her.
Uh-huh.
And it sounds awful. I know. On paper, it sounds horrible.
I mean, it could have sounded normal if you were like, I just wanted to thank her for the help.
That's true.
Yeah.
What did you make up?
I told him that, I talked to her specifically, and she knew about the book specifically, and it would just be a lot easier than talking to him because, I didn't want to tell him he didn't know anything. But luckily, he brought her out eventually.
Oh, my God. What was that like, though? Because you know nothing about her. You don't know what she looks like. You don't know if she's single. You don't know how old she is.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, if I wasn't, attracted to her, I'd just get my book and then leave. That was kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, and obviously you liked what you saw, so did you just ask her out right then?
No. So I basically, this poor woman, I kept asking 1,000 questions that I didn't actually care about. And we basically just led her around the circle in the bookstore. And long story short, I actually grabbed 9 books.
9?
It seems a bit excessive, but I was really just trying to see how much I could find out about her within a short time and see if it was someone I wanted to ask out.
Okay.
So did she know that you were the guy that she talked to on the phone?
Yeah, she did.
She did. And so when did you ask her out?
So I asked her out when I was cashing out the books. And, I asked her if she wanted to grab dinner sometime.
Okay.
And to my surprise, she said yes.
Okay, so how was dinner?
Dinner went really well. We went somewhere. It was kind of right in the in-between. It wasn't fast food, and it wasn't a super fancy restaurant,
Okay.
So
good call.
It was fun.
Okay.
But honestly, all I could think about is, there's maybe one awkward moment, but it's, so tiny. I can't imagine that it could have affected it, but there was one awkward moment.
How tiny is it?
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
This sounds so stupid, but I had to excuse myself at one point to go to the restroom, and so when I pushed back in my chair to stand up, the chair, squeaked against the floor, and it kind of sounded like I farted, and I was super self-conscious about it.
Oh.
And so, I immediately just blurted out, oh, that wasn't me, that was the chair.
Now it sounds like
Yeah, now it does sound like you farted. And you're getting up to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me sound better.
Yeah.
No,
Did she
at
laugh?
all.
What was her reaction?
So she just said that basically she would have never noticed if I didn't bring it up, which made me feel even more uncomfortable.
So what happened next?
We got our check. I paid for the meal, and I walked her to her car, and I was kind of trying to figure out, see if there's an opening to move in to kiss her.
Nice.
And I couldn't find one. And, before I could even try, she ended up reaching in and hugging me. And that's how the date ended.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
Yeah,
A
that's
hug's always
not bad.
neutral.
A hug is good. At least she touched you,
Mm-hmm.
even though you farted. All right, so how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I texted her one time after the date, basically just saying, hey, I had a really good time, and then that was it.
Okay, and you haven't been like lurking in the bookshop where she works or anything?
No, God, I would never do that. I mean, I've thought about it, but like, I would not do it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Jared?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about that whole story of how you met Kelly, the girl you want to call on a second date update today. It reminds me of that movie, you know, from like the 90s where the guy met the girl and then they, you know, fell in love and stuff. Remember that movie?
Yeah. Tom Hanks was in that, wasn't he?
Remember that movie where that guy met that girl?
Yeah, every movie.
Just the way you're talking about it, how you called a bookstore to reserve a book and then thought she sounded cute, so you went in there and asked her out and you guys went out to dinner. Reminds me exactly of that movie where that guy met that girl and they fell in love. You remember the kiss in that movie? Such a good kiss.
Big kiss.
Remember that, Jared?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they were like standing out there in the weather.
Yeah.
And then they kissed out there, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like sunny, rainy, windy conditions. There's all kinds of...
It really made an impact on you.
Yeah,
Really.
great movie.
Yeah.
Loved that movie, and that's what this reminds me of. So I'm hoping you get a second date. Even though you didn't get a kiss at the end of the date, you just got a hug. But we'll call Kelly right now and find out why she isn't calling you back. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And I didn't hear, I mean, I know that you thought Kelly was cute and you liked her voice, but what did you actually really like about her?
I mean, just the fact that we could have like normal conversation. She's got a great sense of humor, and you know, we had a lot of things in common.
She just did that thing
Yeah.
with her hair
Oh, the hair thing.
or her lip or the smile, right?
Thing.
Yeah,
In the weather.
just like that movie.
Yeah.
Right before you guys kissed out there in the weather.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it.
Okay, well, let's
Yes.
continue the love story right now. And I'm going to call her and see if we can figure out why she isn't getting back to you. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kelly?
Yes.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, because you said, like you were confused.
I think she knows her name.
Kelly, this is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Nothing I can really think of right now.
I don't, she
Okay, how can I help you, Kelly?
Okay.
Is there a reason why you're calling me?
Oh, that's it. Thanks for getting me back on track. Kelly, have you ever heard of the show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning before?
No.
No. Okay. Have you ever heard of a segment that people do on radio shows called the Second Date Update?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, we're a radio show, like I said, and we do that segment. And that's where
Okay.
if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened. Okay? Are you thoroughly confused?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we got an email from a dude named Jared that you went out with.
Okay.
Okay, and he's wondering why you're not getting back to him.
Oh my God. Seriously?
Was that a good oh my God or a bad oh my God? I couldn't tell.
Bad.
Bad.
Really bad.
All right,
So there's
really
a-
bad, okay.
You have a reason why you're not calling him back.
Yeah.
Really?
Can you tell us what it is?
I'm really, really surprised that he doesn't know. And the fact that he doesn't know means he's clueless. Like, really.
Wow, it's that
No,
obvious.
he's
Really?
really clueless. You're right.
Yeah, he
'Cause
told us.
his description, it sounded like a lovely date. Like you guys got along, you had good conversation.
Yeah, it almost sounded like that movie from the 90s.
Oh, God, don't start
You know where the
again.
guy and the girl meet? You probably know what I'm talking about, but it sounded like a nice date.
Well, it was a great date. We were having a great conversation until the end.
Okay.
The end,
So what-
he ruined it at the
Yeah,
end.
What happened at the end?
So the waitress comes over, asks us if we want dessert. We say no. And she's like, do you want to take this home? And he's like, sure. And she's like, 2 boxes? And he's like, oh, no, you can just put it all in one. And then she
Okay.
takes our plate and puts all the food in one box, and it comes back, and he says nothing.
And he takes it?
So wait,
took the box?
He took your leftovers?
Yeah.
He like robbed you in
He
front of
took
you?
your he stole your leftovers.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and the weird part is, like, I had fettuccine Alfredo, right? And I had, like, more than half sitting there
Oh.
that I was going to, like, eat for lunch the next day. So it's like,
How could you not see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's weird not to let the other person have an opportunity at their food.
Did you like make mention that you didn't like it at some point? Like over half is a lot left. Maybe he thought you didn't like it and he would enjoy it.
It's not that I didn't even like it. It's just that, in restaurants they give huge sizing of food, and it's like a lot. So I could only eat so much, and plus I'm nervous. This is my first date with him. And
So wait, but you liked him all the way up until this point. Like, I feel like you should take some responsibility and not speaking up and saying, no, I want my leftovers. Like, there had to have been an opportunity where you could have interjected.
I don't want to fight the guy for leftovers. I mean, he should have more consideration.
Yeah. I mean, that might put an awkward tone to your date, too. If you pipe up, you're like, no, give me my food. And then you guys are fighting over your fettuccine. That would be weird.
I just think that, like, it's a weird thing, but I don't think it's a reason not to call somebody back.
Oh, food is a big reason.
I
not to call someone
don't.
back.
You had a great date.
She never said great. She said it was okay.
And when I was driving home, it just dawned on me, like, this guy just stole my lunch.
He pretty much did, yeah. He just took your food and didn't even ask. I guess I kind of get it.
Wow.
Kelly, would you like to ask him about it ever? Or you just don't want to talk to him?
No, I'm done with him. He's selfish and inconsiderate.
Wow.
Jared, did you hear that? You're selfish and inconsiderate.
yeah. I heard that.
Wait. He's on the phone right now?
Yeah. Forgot to tell you that. Jared is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. That's why we called.
I cannot believe this.
Sorry.
Listen, you don't understand. Like, I took that stuff for my mom. Okay, I was trying to take it home for my mom.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
I know it sounds weird, but like, I see my mom every weekend, and I just wanted to bring her some food. So I figured if I took the leftovers, I could bring it over to her place and give her some food. That's why I did it, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
You're bringing your dates partially eaten leftovers to your mother?
Partially eating? Are you kidding me? I was watching the whole time. She barely even touched it.
Okay, so you took your date's full meal home to your mom, basically.
It was not your meal. It was my meal. You had no right to do that without asking me. I had half of the fettuccine Alfredo. Half.
I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Like, first off, I'm feeding my mom. It's a nice thing to do. That's a good quality to have in a person. And second off, to be honest, like, I paid for it. It's technically my food.
I thought that was going to be your argument the whole time, not that your mother was hungry.
I mean, both. It can be both. I had to feed my mom. I paid for this food. That's my food, Like, I don't understand how that's such a deal breaker, She barely touched it. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me.
Well, maybe I would have said yes, but you never once mentioned your mother or anything. No explanation. You just took my food, and it was like, what?
Well, I mean, now that you know why I did it, you think I'm a good person at least, right?
No, not at all.
Not one bit. It's trying to feed his mom.
Trying to feed his family.
I'm really conflicted on this one.
It's a weird one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I even believe the whole mom story. I mean, it sounds like you just wanted to eat my food. That's what I think.
Listen, I'll be completely 100% honest with you. When I did bring it to my mom, I did try some of it, and it was okay.
It was just okay.
Just
So
an okay review.
he kind of saved you the pain of having to deal with that food anymore, Kelly.
This is unbelievable. I don't get this guy.
Well, would you like to get him again? Because, Kelly, you can go on a second date with Jared. We'll pay for it. Would you like to go out with him again?
You want me to go on another date with this guy and so he can take my food and give it to his mom? No.
His mom's apparently hungry.
Well, if we're paying for it, it's my food, and I'll tell he can't take your half.
Listen, Kelly, if we do like a date during the middle of the week, you can totally have the food because I won't need to take it to my mom on the weekend.
Oh, see? There you go, Kelly. What do you
Okay.
think? Still a no?
No, you're so weird. I really don't get you.
I'm sorry, Jared. No second date.
Kelly, how about this? Next time we go on a date, I'll bring my mom and we can all have meals and I'll buy them all separately and everyone can go home with what they bought.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a solution.
Still a no, Kelly?
No.
Okay.
No second date with the mother.
Sorry, Jared.
Well, this is a bummer. My mom's going to be real upset. I told her about you and, how nice the day went. So.
Stop talking about your mom. This is ridiculous. Just hang up the phone. I'm done with you.
All right. Well, at least we learned one thing from today's second date update, and that one thing is if you want to date Jared, just make sure you order enough for yourself and his mom also.
Brooke
and Jubal in the morning.
It's actually kind of split with people texting in right now at 78592 about today's second date update. A lot of people are calling the dude a weirdo, but some people are saying that the girl should just plan on buying her own lunch.
It is.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain it real quick. This dude, Jared, wanted to call a girl named Kelly. They went out to dinner, and the reason she wasn't calling him back was because after dinner, he took her leftovers.
Yeah.
And he said he was taking him because he wanted to give them to his mom.
Which
And he thought that was like a sweet thing. Like, look how close I am with my mom. But she thought it was weird that he just took her leftovers. He didn't even ask. He just had her leftovers boxed up, and then he took them. And she thought it was a very weird move, and she was planning on taking those leftovers for lunch. And people are like, she should buy her own damn lunch. And other people are like, yeah, that's weird. Don't take somebody's leftovers.
I feel like they're missing out on a great opportunity because they're both very passionate about leftovers.
Yeah.
Which
that's true.
could be the common thing that binds them together, not tears them
Maybe.
apart.
Well, she thought it was weird and didn't want to go out with him again, so they're not going on a second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, just email us and we'll call the person who didn't call you back. It is Friday, and that means Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody dreams of getting a little action when they go on vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even married people.
No.
When they go on vacation,
Yeah.
they
With each
think that
other?
they're going to find that special someone. Like, you're just out there on the beach and you're like, maybe I could upgrade before I head home.
No.
Well, Brian, who's on the phone right now, met a special somebody on vacation, and apparently that's who he wants to call today for his second date update. What's up, Brian? How are you?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
Are you single, or were you there with your, wife or whatever on vacation, and now you want to call somebody else?
I was single, but I was, in company with my stepdad. So,
You're hooking up with your stepdad?
come on.
I know. It's too far, isn't it?
No, he's got a bucket list, and one of those things was he wanted to go down to Mexico to go fishing. So we went down there together.
Oh, how fun. What an awesome trip.
Yeah, it was kind of great. It was just me and him and a boat and a lot of fish we never really found.
Yeah, that's awesome. Want to go fishing, but not catch anything. All right.
So what's the name of the special lady that you met?
Holly.
And where'd you meet Holly?
We were just staying at the same resort, and I just kept seeing her around everywhere.
Okay. Kept seeing her, and then you'd follow her around from time to time, trying to get her attention.
You guys are not going to make too much fun of me. No, I was with my stepdad. It's his bucket list. I couldn't break that bond. So,
Oh, okay.
Right, just leave him alone the whole time. Just be like, sorry, I'm hooking up with this chick, dude. I'll be back later. Leave your stepdad alone for the whole vacation.
Oh, so weak.
Don't think I didn't think about that. I thought about that all the time. But
All right.
Peace out, Pops.
Well, how did you actually strike up a conversation with her?
one evening, my stepdad tucked in early, so I went down to the bar, grabbed a drink, and I saw her sitting at a table with a gaggle of girls. Looked like a girls' night out or something, and they were just laughing it up.
Nice.
No, so you approached a table full of women. That can be intimidating.
Actually, I didn't.
Okay, so how did you start talking to her then if you never went up to her?
So, I'm watching them, and they're getting pretty raucous, and one of them is getting belligerent as hell.
And is that the one you like?
No.
Okay.
No. Nothing like her. And she got so much, she sort of wiped a couple glasses off the table, smashing them, and at that point it was out of control, so I offered to help out.
Okay, so they were drunk enough to where they were dropping glasses and stuff, and you offered to help pick it up?
Well, I offered to help get her friend under control. It was basically shouting and screaming.
I mean, I assume that's when you struck up the conversation finally and asked Holly out?
Not quite yet. No, I had to, her friend was rather large, so I had to kind of haul her up and, shove her in the elevator. And then
So you had to restrain her friend and throw her in an elevator and then what, take her to bed or something?
Basically, yeah. They couldn't handle her. She was big and she was
Okay,
sweaty,
we get
too.
the big part. You don't need to put so much emphasis on it.
Well, at least you helped still.
Were the friends thankful for you or were they frightened by you?
No, they were totally grateful. I mean, it was a 3-man job or a 2-girl, a 1-man job to, haul her into the elevator and pull her down the hall into the room.
Okay, so they were glad that you helped them kind of wrangle their really drunk friend.
Totally.
Larger drunk friend. She was large. I want to make sure we point that out. Okay, so after you guys were done getting her friend in bed or whatever, is that when you asked her out?
Well, a little bit. I chatted with them a bit. I got to know their names, and I invited her to take a walk with me on the beach.
Oh my God. So that's pretty trusting of her to take a walk on a dark beach with a stranger that she's never met.
Not really. I was the one who helped her plus-size friend into the bed.
Oh my God, stop with the description of her body size.
All right. So how was the walk on the beach? Was it super romantic? Or was she hammered kind of like her friend too, and it was just a sloppy walk on the beach?
Oh man, no. She was so cool. It was romantic. I mean, it's just me and her, some waves, and she put her hand in. I don't want to get too sentimental, but she put her hand inside mine, and we just wound up making out like crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's nothing I ever did before.
Cool. Congrats.
So, I mean, that's great that you had an awesome makeout session, but how are you guys going to connect in the real world? I feel like vacation world and real world are different worlds.
I mean, I thought that was it. I mean, I told her, listen, I got to go back home next day. Vacation's over. And I asked her where she lived, and incredible enough, she lives in the same town as me.
Shut up!
No way.
Wow, that's crazy.
Are you for real?
Always for real. Always for real.
All right.
Wow.
That's exciting.
How crazy.
Yeah, I was totally pumped about it. I felt like shouting, but I didn't. I just said, listen, when we get back, would you like to grab some dinner?
And?
Yeah, I mean, why not? And did she say yes to that, or?
Yeah, she said yes to that and started making out with me again.
Okay, awesome. So did you guys go to dinner yet?
That's the problem. We made a date, and a few days later, I got a text saying she wasn't going to be able to make it, and she needed to be honest with me, and said there isn't any chemistry between us, which I know is bullshit. Sorry.
She said there's no chemistry between you guys? Or she made out with you on a beach in Mexico.
Yeah, she made out with me not once, twice.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was something.
Well, I don't know that it was hot for her, if that's what she's saying.
Oh, come on. It was hot. Listen, I felt
So after she texted you that, is that the last you've heard from her?
That's it.
Did you respond to her? Like, what do you even say to that? Yeah. I disagree?
I said, that's not what I felt in Mexico, and no response.
Nothing? Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Please, man.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Brian is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Holly. They met while they were actually on vacation, not together, but they were at the same resort in Mexico. They actually met, went for a walk on the beach and made out there. And then he found out that they live in the same town, which is super rare. And they agreed to go get dinner when she got back because he was leaving earlier. But since then, she sent him a text message saying that she thinks they don't have any chemistry and she's not interested in dinner. And whenever you make out with somebody like on a vacation, you're always like, this is sweet. I'm never going to see this person again. And I wonder if that's what she was thinking. And then she's like, wait, there is an opportunity to see him again. And that's why she's blowing him off. But we'll find out in just a second.
Can I ask, because I think this one is going to be a little frustrating for a lot of people listening. Because, Brian, she gave you a reason why she's not calling you, and you're still bugging her.
Oh, yeah, that's
true. I mean, what's the goal here? I just don't know what you're expecting.
We went down to the beach. We made out not once, but twice. And it was like idyllic. It was one of those perfect things. Then when we got back home, we texted and she was totally into it. And then all of a sudden, chemistry comes out of the blue, out of nowhere. So something's up.
Yeah, it sounds like there's something else. Maybe she actually is in a relationship. And then she got back home and she's like, ooh, I was super drunk that night.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That may be what's going on here, but I'd like to know.
Okay.
One way or the other.
You promise you're not just one of those guys that can't understand no?
No.
All right.
All right. Well,
That was weird.
I'm going to call her right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Holly, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Holly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I don't know what that is.
Hi, Holly.
Oh, okay. Holly, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Still probably don't know what that means, but
I don't.
I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So that's why we're calling today.
Are you, I mean, maybe you have the wrong number or something. I don't know who would.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you recently gone on a vacation in Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think you're the right Holly, because the dude that emailed us, his name is Brian.
Okay.
And he told us about meeting you in Mexico and said that you guys hit it off, even went for a walk on the beach and made out a little bit. And you were supposed to go to dinner when you got back to the States, but since then you've texted him and told him that you don't feel there's any chemistry.
Yeah, this is really odd. Why is he calling the radio? I mean, what else did he say?
That's pretty much it. He just wants to know why all of a sudden there's no chemistry when he thought you guys hit it off greatly.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's weird.
You know, and I told him too, like, obviously you told him exactly why you didn't want to go out with him again, but he swears that he thinks something changed, and it didn't change when you guys were making out, that it changed once you got back.
Yeah, okay. Well, to be honest, like, I don't trust him.
You don't trust him?
He seemed really sweet in Mexico, but then when I got back, I started, like, I don't know, like red flags. I don't, he sent me texts that were like inappropriate, and
were they like sex texts or something, or?
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you understand what I'm saying.
Like he sent you pictures.
I mean, if you want to get technical, they weren't pictures, but they were not appropriate text.
Okay, so he got all pervy on you out of the blue.
Yeah.
And why? I mean, like, and how is it a mystery that you're not wanting to go out with them then? That's what I don't get.
I mean, again, he was really, really sweet in Mexico, but then he started getting all pervy, and I don't want to see him again.
Well, let's ask him about it, Holly, because the pervert is on the other phone listening right now and wants to talk to you.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, Brian is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you. Are you there, Brian?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that you were going to be on the line. This is so embarrassing.
Embarrassed at what? I don't even know what kind of perverted stuff you're talking about.
You know exactly what you sent me, and I'm not that kind of girl, so.
What? Hang on. Tell me specifics, because really, I'm really confused.
Yeah, I want to know specifics, too. I want to know what kind of perverted stuff he sent you.
You sent me a bunch of eggplant emojis, and I know what that means.
That's gross, man.
What's the problem with that?
The problem is, come on.
Yeah, I did send you a bunch of eggplant emojis when I was talking about dinner.
So I don't care what you said about dinner. You put that after dinner. I know what you want to do after dinner.
Seriously.
All right, I got to clear this up. I'm going to read you the text. So listen, here it is. Excited to take you to dinner this week. I know this perfect place, period. And then I put 1, 2, 3 eggplant emojis.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude, that's a pervy text, for sure.
And why are you acting dumb like it's not a pervy text? That's a totally pervy text.
How is that pervy? How is an eggplant pervy? I just don't get that.
Okay.
Shut up. Are you just trying to be dumb to save face?
No, I think he doesn't know.
I don't really know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Brian, so you don't know what the eggplant emoji stands for?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I only put those eggplant emojis there because she told me in Mexico she was a vegetarian.
Shut up. Holly, are you really a vegetarian?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he can send inappropriate stuff still.
Damn, Holly, I put those there because I found a vegetarian restaurant to take you to.
Do you really not know what the eggplant stands for in emoji language, Brian?
No, I don't. Eggplants? That's all I saw. An eggplant.
Yeah, it stands for something else, man.
Out of all the vegetable emojis, like salad emojis, something else. Why would you choose that one if you weren't trying to be perverted?
I don't know. It was the first one that came up in the vegetable category.
It does stand out.
Do you believe him, Holly?
I don't know. It sounds like he's changing his story. I thought that he wanted to do stuff after dinner.
No. I wasn't thinking about anything. I didn't know secret meaning of eggplant. I wasn't thinking about that at all. Maybe later on, but I didn't mean anything by that text.
I was thinking it. I wouldn't say it, though.
I don't know what to think. I mean, you shouldn't send those to anyone, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm confused on this one, too.
I think he's learning a lesson.
You believe him?
I do.
Guys, are there any other vegetables I should know about at this point?
Yes.
There are a few things, that you shouldn't send, but maybe Holly can explain those to you in person. Holly, would you like to go out on a second date with Brian? We'll pay for it. I really don't think he understood what the eggplant emoji was.
He seemed genuine, which is kind of cute. He didn't know what an eggplant emoji meant, so...
Holly, I'm really sorry. I did not know the secret meaning of eggplant, and I won't send any more of them. Ever.
Oh, look at you, got to laugh.
Hey.
I mean, I guess you were just naive about it. Sounds a little unbelievable, but I will give you the benefit of the doubt.
So, is that a yes then?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, congratulations, Brian. You got a second date.
Woo.
That is awesome news.
Yeah.
Holly, thank you for giving me another chance. I'm going to send you another text. It's going to be clean and unmistakable.
Yeah.
Had a great time in Mexico. Think we're going to have another one here.
Yeah,
All right.
that's really cute.
And Brian, obviously you need to brush up on your emojis, okay?
Yes.
So is there a class I can take online on YouTube so I can brush up on them?
Maybe you can look on YouTube or ask some friends or something. I will tell you this, the splash emoji means have a nice day. So send that one
Don't
as
believe
much
him.
as possible, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is an extreme second date update.
Ooh, exciting.
And I don't mean extreme like they did something extreme. I mean the fact that they've actually been out on like 3 dates, I guess.
What?
So it was not a first date that went bad. They've been out 3 times, and now the dude is not calling her back. So that's extreme.
Or a fourth date update is
Yeah.
maybe what we should call it.
Whatever it is. Tash is on the phone, and Tash wants to talk to us about it. What's up, Tash? How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Good. I wasn't even sure if we should do a second date update with you because technically they're usually like a first date that goes bad, but you've actually been out with the guy you want to call 3 times?
Yeah. So, I don't know if you would count that as a second update, but I was kind of hoping you'd make an exception.
Against the rules.
Oh, yeah, it is against the rules. So,
You guys,
bye.
we make the
We'll see you
rules.
later, Tash.
That's it.
Yeah, I
We're
think we'll
calling
get in
her.
trouble with the FCC if we do it the wrong way. Or
Yeah.
there's got to be lawyers out there listening who might sue us if we do a second date update that isn't based on an actual first date. I'm really sorry about that.
Wait, are you guys being serious?
100%,
No.
100%
No,
serious there,
Tash,
Tash.
we're never
Yep,
serious.
Definitely. No, not serious at all. We'll do your second date update, even though it's not really a second date. Tell us a little bit about the story, though. What's the guy's name?
His name is Robert.
Okay.
And where'd you meet him?
It's actually a really hilarious story how we
Probably
met.
not. Probably not if you started with that. But go ahead.
So I was giving flu shots at this law firm, and I gave him a flu shot, and he gave me his number.
Oh, okay.
Like I said,
he liked the cute
Not
nurse.
the most hilarious thing I've ever heard, but cool story.
I just thought it was funny because, he gave me his number,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hysterical.
You gave him the
Yeah.
flu, and he gave you his number.
But hey, that's exciting though. You're a nurse, obviously, and you're gonna be going out with a hot lawyer.
Well, I hope you're a nurse. I hope you're not just showing up to random offices giving flu shots. Are you a
Well,
nurse?
honestly, I'm not officially a nurse. I'm a volunteer, but they give you this course that you can do legally,
Oh.
whatever.
Really? I didn't know that. I always thought I was getting my flu shot by somebody official.
Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know.
Well, risk
All right.
I guess I'm willing to take.
Well, tell us about Robert. How have you guys gone out 3 times and now he's blowing you off?
Well, so a little bit about him is he's a lawyer, so I was dating a lawyer, go me. So we went out a couple times at a bar, and then once he took me to this really nice restaurant.
Okay, that was the last date you guys went on. Was the fancy one?
No, we did a bar, nice restaurant, and then a bar.
And
Okay.
were they all really good dates?
Yeah, and he was a gentleman, so he paid for everything. And also, if you're wondering, we did fool around, but I'm proud to say not on the first date. I made him wait.
Okay.
To the second date?
So, the second date, and then it was all the way?
A girl never kisses and tells.
All right. So I think we got our answer there.
Did you go back to his place?
Yeah, well, so, okay, he's smart and handsome, and he's got a very nice condo, really nice.
Okay.
Lawyer, so yeah.
I feel like he just kind of got me, but lately he's just been MIA. I can't get a hold of him, and I just don't understand.
Maybe that's the problem. He got you, and that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying by that, Tash? I just want to make sure you're tracking with me there.
Is this another like flu shot joke?
No. I'm saying maybe he just wanted to hook up with you, and then he did, and that's why he's not calling you back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've heard of guys who do that before, but he's definitely not one of those guys.
Well, and the thing is he's a lawyer, so he's obviously really busy. I'm sure he's like billing 100 hours a week, and he's making time to see you 3 different times. So feels like he would like you more than that.
Yeah, but like he's successful and he's super hot, and so like maybe he has his pick of lots of beautiful women, and I'm just this chick who gave him a flu shot.
Yeah,
Flu shot. They should have a chick who gave him something else.
Medical
Yeah.
in general.
There is one other thing though, just because like I know that he's, like I said, he's a lawyer and he's hot and successful. Like I don't know if maybe he is dating other people as well. And there was just this one time where I came to his door, right, and he made me wait like 45 seconds before he let me actually come in. So like he was there, he said, "Hi, hold on," and he made me wait like 45 seconds. So I don't know if he was putting away pictures of other women or he was like finishing up a phone call.
Do you actually like open the door and then close the door and tell you to hang on and then open it again?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Little sketch.
Did you?
Maybe this place was dirty. Maybe he was just trying to clean it up.
Yeah, maybe he was cleaning up, but it kind of seemed sketchier than that to me.
Probably because he was watching porn and he had to turn it off.
No, gross.
Who knows?
Well, I'm just saying,
Well,
like that's
when-
a 45-second activity to turn off. So it makes sense to me.
When was the last time you talked to him?
It was about like 6 days ago.
Okay, and how did that conversation go?
It was like I texted him and he responded like a really brief answer, and then I texted again and he never responded.
Okay, so he just kind of like just left, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you guys so much for doing this.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Well, don't thank us yet.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm excited about today's second date update because we haven't been sued for one of these yet. And hopefully today we can finally get sued for a second date update because we're about to call a lawyer, and I think that's great. So, Tash, thank you for making that happen for me. Hopefully we can get you another date, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Can't wait for the lawsuit. Can't wait to see if we can get you another date, too. If you're just tuning in, Tash is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Robert. Robert is a lawyer. They actually met when she was giving flu shots at his office. They have actually gone out 3 times, and now he's just blowing her off, and she can't figure out why. So we're going to call him and see if we can figure out what's up. Anything you want to say before we call him?
Good luck, me.
Good luck, me.
All right, a little pep talk for yourself.
I mean, I know he's like hot and he's a lawyer, but did you feel a special connection with him?
Definitely. No, I really, really liked him, and I definitely felt like he was really into me, which was great.
Right. That's always important.
And I already told you guys, he has like this really nice condo. So.
Right. Which
All right.
is definitely a reflection of who he is.
Nice car, nice condo.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now, okay?
I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, me too. Both of us are excited to talk to him for different reasons. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Robert, please?
Yeah, this is Robert.
Hey, what's up, Robert? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what that is?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, okay. I figured you didn't know based on the very long pause when I said my name. It's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah, I've heard of you guys.
Okay, cool. Well,
Thank you.
I mean, I don't listen, but I've heard of it.
Okay, well, I retract
Cool.
my thank you.
I mean, as long as you've heard of it, I'm good.
Yeah. What's this about?
Oh, okay. I forgot. Got sidetracked. We do this thing on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out what happened.
Okay.
Okay. And so we got an email about you from someone who you've actually been out on a few dates with.
Really?
Yeah. Her name is Tash.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. No, that's not good. No.
Not good.
It's not good?
I just think it's better that I don't see her anymore. So, yeah, I think that's I can't.
Is there a specific reason? I mean, she said she really liked you. You guys went out on like 3 dates.
No, she's great. I mean, you talk to her, you just let her know that it's just there's a big misunderstanding, and I'm not quite sure how to fix it.
Okay.
I mean, From what you're saying to me, big misunderstanding. Can't see her anymore, even though she's great. Are you cheating on somebody?
Oh, no, nothing like that. No.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you feel bad about something.
I kind of do because she's very pretty and she's funny, and
Okay, so you said to tell her that you're sorry that you can't see her again.
If you guys could just tell her that I'm sorry, I can't see her again.
But that's what I'm saying is if you like her enough to be like really sorry about it and feeling bad, don't you think you should give her some closure so she knows why you stopped talking to her?
Okay. So on our first date, seems to be going really great, and then she just says out of the blue that she's just really excited to go out with a lawyer.
Okay.
I think a lot of girls would be.
You think she was only concerned with you being a lawyer, like she just liked you for your job?
Well, the thing is, if she's really excited about me being a lawyer, that's the sticky part, because I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, what?
What do you do at the law firm then?
Yeah.
I work in maintenance, so I was just, standing in line with everybody else to get my shot, and she just assumed that I was, and I didn't realize that she didn't know that I wasn't. I mean, I would have told her the truth. I mean, I swear. But if you could just seen her, the way she lit up when she's like, she seems so happy about the lawyer thing. You're like,
Okay.
So you just went with it.
Yeah, I had to. She didn't seem like she'd be happy about dating a maintenance guy. Like, just from the way she was talking, and she was gushing about it. And I was just, all of a sudden, like, the tunnel vision hits you, and you're like, well, what do I do? What do I do? And so I kind of went with it.
Okay.
I didn't expect her to want to go out with me again, and I talked to one of my buddies at the firm, and he let me borrow his I can't believe I'm telling you this. He let me borrow his condo and his car.
What?
Oh, yeah, because she mentioned that you had a really nice place and a really nice car.
You took the lie that far that you're borrowing someone's house?
I didn't know what to do. I was just, I liked her, you understand, I liked her a lot. And I didn't think she'd like me back if I wasn't. All of a sudden, at this point, I'm stuck. So I just tried really hard to look and sound like a lawyer, and it's what I did.
Oh.
I mean, I feel horrible now. I mean, I can't keep this lie going. It's just too much.
Yeah, I know how that feels to keep a lie going and you feel bad about it because I've been keeping a lie going for a few minutes now, and I feel bad about it because guess what? She's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, she's on the other phone line and wants to talk to you. Tash, are you there?
What's going on, Robert? Are you really not a lawyer?
What? That's the first thing.
Just come clean.
God, no, Tash. I'm not a lawyer. At best I clean lawyers' toilets.
Oh my God! Wait, is it also not your condo? It was really nice.
No, it's not my condo. I mean, that one time you came over and I made you wait a few minutes? I was actually taking down my buddy's pictures of him and his fiancée.
Oh my God, you lied to me.
Yeah, I'm really not proud of any of this. I mean, look, just to clarify, I never told you I was a lawyer. You kind of came to your own conclusion on that. Admittedly, though, I never stopped it. So.
Yeah.
So it's still a huge lie.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you did this.
It's like I said before, I mean, I like you a lot. You're probably one of the most amazing people I've ever met, and I'm a janitor, and you're like a nurse. I mean, you got like a really great job, and just you're awesome.
Robert, I'm actually just a volunteer. I'm not really a nurse.
That's right.
Oh my God, what did you guys talk about the 3 times you went out? Neither of you know anything about each other.
Actually, she did ask me a lot of lawyer things. I mean, last time that we hung out, you were actually trying to get free legal advice, and you kept asking about your parents' will. And I'm like, I'm going to have to do some more studying because my brain was racing. I couldn't Google fast enough.
You're literally
You're like acting like you're texting, but you're Googling legal terms?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm just so blown away by this. I can't believe this is happening to me.
Now, are you more upset that he lied to you or that he didn't trust you enough that you would be okay with what he really did?
Everything you said?
Okay.
All right.
So, all right, well, would you like him if you knew that he was a janitor? Would you have gone on a date with him?
I don't know.
Sounds like a no to me.
Yeah, it does.
Is that what you want to be your whole life?
Absolutely not. I mean, doing this to pay the bills. I enjoy watching lawyer TV shows, and I was thinking maybe I might go to school to probably try to actually become one. But I gotta work.
Yeah.
I actually really like those shows too. So you're kind of like pre-law then?
Pre-law.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could call it that. I mean, I'm really, really interested in going to school for it one day.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, that changes things.
Oh, wow. All right. So, Robert, let me ask you this. Would you like to go on I guess it'd be a fourth date, but I'll say second date just because that's what I say. And I can't get out of my flow or I'll get all messed up. Robert, would you like to go on a second date with Tash? We'll pay for it. You can find out what she actually does for a living, too.
I would. I mean, like I said, I think she's great.
Awesome.
Tash, you said yes, you could have a date with somebody who's pre-law now, just not a lawyer. You want to go?
I mean, yeah, I'd like to go out with a lawyer in training.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Yeah.
Date a law student, marry
Yeah,
a
exactly.
lawyer.
I guess, hold on, real quick. Robert, I do have one question, because, when are you going to take the bar? Is that coming up? I heard you have to, take that test.
He's probably got to do some Googling. We'll let him Google that and find out. But in the meantime, congratulations, Tash. You got a second date. And Robert, congratulations. You got a date as well.
Yeah, you
Wow.
guys are the best.
Thanks, guys. This is unexpected. It's totally awesome.
Yeah. Congratulations. You got a date and you're officially pre-law.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We learn a lot from second date updates. And one of the things that we haven't talked about enough that I think we're learning is that when you go out on a first date with somebody, do not let them use the bathroom. Well, don't let them go to the bathroom. If they have to use the bathroom, you make sure they relieve themselves right in your plain sight. Right there at the table. Make sure they relieve themselves right there at the table.
I have
okay?
not learned that. You're the other one that's picked that up.
Not only is it sexy, we already know that, but
Oh.
every time somebody goes to the bathroom, they disappear. We hear that all the time in
That
second
is
date
true.
updates.
If someone's going to ditch, that's when they do it.
Where people go out with someone and then they go, excuse me, I got to go tinkle real quick, and then they're never to be heard from again. And that's what happened to Tara, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Tara?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
He
So
ditched
you-
you on a bathroom break?
Yeah, never let your date go to the freaking bathroom.
Oh,
Yep,
my God.
that's what I'm saying.
Don't break the seal. Oh, my God.
Okay, well, before we get into him ditching you, where'd you meet this dude?
So we'd met on Bumble, and we'd been, chatting for a little bit. And he was, a funny dude. We got along. And I was supposed to go to a concert with a friend. And then last minute, she totally ditches me, and I really wanted to go, and I didn't have anybody to go with. So I basically, took a chance, asked this guy if he'd come with me to the show, and he did, and it was fun.
Okay. What's his name, by the way?
His name's Ben.
Ben.
That's
okay.
a good opening that you took.
Yeah, super chill, but not too much conversation, just enough.
Right.
And did you guys have fun?
It was a blast. We had so much fun. We were, dancing around. He was enjoying the show, too. So, I don't know.
I feel like you don't have a good take on his actual emotions if he left in the middle of the date.
Not at all. I literally don't get it. We were having such a good time up to that point. Literally 5 minutes before, we were making out. I don't get it.
What?
Oh, wow. He made out with you and everything?
Yeah, we were dancing. I mean, there was kind of this one point where we were dancing and it was really crowded and we kind of lost each other for maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we found each other and right after that is when the making out ensued. So I figured it was fine.
Right, and if he was going to ditch you, why wouldn't he ditch you when you lost each other?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that would have been the perfect time to get out and be like, oh, sorry, it was crowded, and I
Couldn't
thought maybe
find
you
you.
left, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And then a little bit later, after all of these fun things, he was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. And then apparently the bathroom ate him.
Is there any way that you said it was so crowded, maybe he really honestly couldn't find you again?
See, that's what I was thinking, but even if you can't find somebody, you usually answer your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
So,
And even if it's dead that night, you call maybe the next day or...
Exactly.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything from him at all?
Not at all. Nothing.
So what are you feeling right now? Are you pissed? Are you...
I'm just annoyed and confused. Honestly, he's a Bumble dude, so saying I'm pissed is a little far.
Okay.
But I'm just confused. I give you a free ticket to a great show. I dance on you. And then
we make out, and that was so fun. And then you leave? Like, really? Really? Like, I know I'm a great kisser. Sorry if you're not. But...
Was there anything awkward that happened after the kiss?
No, like, other than us losing each other, which didn't seem like that big of a deal.
Oh, my God. What if he was cheating on you, and then when he kissed you, he felt guilty and he had to go?
Oh, well, there's an idea.
Yeah, didn't think about that one yet, did you?
No, that hadn't crossed my mind. Thank you.
How many times have you tried to reach out to him since you guys hung out?
I mean, I texted him quite a few times that night just because I was worried. And then the next day I hit him up. And then a couple days after that, and then I just left it alone.
Yeah. And because he hasn't responded at all.
Yeah, at all.
You're not being creepy at all. That's like the perfect amount of...
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
And texting him a few times that night, like after you can't find him, is understandable. You didn't freak out on him, did you?
No, I was just like, hey, man, is everything good? Like, where are you at? And then I was like, okay, I can't find you. And then I was like, dude, I'm going to leave in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's normal.
Dude, you're being a lot more chill about this than I think I would be.
Yeah.
I think I'd be really mad. Like,
I've had time to process. And again, I mean, he was really cute, but like, I've also matched with way cuter guys. So I just want to know, like, it was a blast. Like, I just want to know why.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Tara is on the phone, and she went to a concert with a dude named Ben, and she got ditched. He said he had to go to the bathroom and then left, and she hasn't heard from him since. And if you were listening to the first part, I said earlier, this is proof that you shouldn't let people leave to go to the bathroom on a date. You should make them do it right there in front of you. And I take that back. That's a little bit extreme. But I think from now on, if you're on a date and somebody says they have to go to the bathroom, you simply just follow them into the bathroom so that you know they won't leave you. Much better idea. Tara, you want to try that next time?
Actually, yes, I'm taking notes.
Okay, good.
Have you ever been ditched before on a date?
No, never. I'm usually the one that does the ditching, which is why this is even more confusing.
How long did you wait at the concert before you realized, oh my God, he's just gone?
I mean, I was still really enjoying the show, so I definitely stayed till the end and then was like, oh, I don't know you people around me.
So you still enjoyed the concert at least?
Oh, most definitely. It didn't let that ruin it.
Oh, good. I like your attitude.
Like I said, I really just want to know why he would ditch me. Everything seemed like it was going so well.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ben, please?
Yeah, this is Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hi.
How are ye today?
I'm doing okay.
Ye is Spanish for you.
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, sorry, I should have introduced myself. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually emailed us asking if we get in touch with you.
I don't really know why that's happening, but okay.
That's what we're here for.
Do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if somebody goes out on a date and then the person doesn't call them back after, they can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. So you went on a date recently with a girl named Tara.
Yeah, I did. She wants you to call me?
Yeah, because she's been trying to get a hold of you, but you haven't answered any of her texts or phone calls or anything. And
I mean, she's a bit of a weirdo. That kind of makes sense.
What?
She's a weirdo?
Weirdo. She seems really...
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, a weirdo that you made out with?
What? No. Weirdo that I absolutely did not make out with.
Well, she told us that you did make out.
That you kissed her?
I don't know where that idea came from.
Wait, did you go to a concert with her?
I did go to a concert with her. Yeah, that's true. But there was no making out at this concert.
Okay, well, her story doesn't really match yours then, other than the concert thing.
Okay, so she's telling you that I made out with her?
Yeah, she says that you went to a concert, you guys made out, and then shortly after that, you went to the bathroom and disappeared.
Okay, no.
Wait, no on what? I mean, you already said no on the kissing. Did you ditch her, though? Did you go to the bathroom and ditch her?
I didn't go to the bathroom. I guess, strictly speaking, I ditched her because she was hardly paying attention to me, and I just left.
Okay, so you did ditch her.
Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, strictly speaking, I did ditch her.
Okay, wait, hold on. Go over the night. I want to hear what happened in your words.
Okay. Like you said, she got in touch with me, invited me out to the show, and, she was like in full-on party mode when we got there. Like, she was looking around all the time. Like, she was fascinated by, like, the lighting at the venue and was paying more attention to that than to me.
Well, in her defense, did they have good lighting? Because I'm a big fan of lighting.
I mean, it was cool, but it was like a moth to a flame, man. It was just the intensity of the focus was just.
Okay.
But you're at a concert. Like, what do you expect her to do? Just talk to you the whole time? You're supposed to listen to the show and pay attention to the show.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we got there a little bit early, and when I would try to talk to her, she would be kind of staring off over my shoulder at something, and she'd be like, yeah. Like, she would just say, yeah, and then go off on this whole other tangent.
Okay.
Really?
Was she on drugs?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of hope so. Otherwise, she's in for a really weird life.
Okay.
Once the show started, we were dancing. I've never seen dancing like this. She's just like flailing all over the place and hopping up and down and left and right. Like I've seen enthusiastic dancing, and this was like verging on manic dancing.
Okay, she's a manic dancer.
And then we got separated in the crowd, and I tried to re-find her. I looked for a minute or two, but then I realized, like, I'm just going to be putting myself back into this really weird situation. So I decided to leave.
Okay.
I want to know where the makeout comes from, though, because she told us that you guys made out. You lost each other for a few minutes and then found each other again and made out, and then you said you had to go to the bathroom and left.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there was no making out between.
You're a liar. You are so a liar.
Terry, you were supposed to wait.
I'm sorry, but you are a liar. We totally made out.
Hey,
I don't know.
Ben, that's Tara, if you can't tell already. She was on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so what's the deal? Why are you lying? We totally made out, and then you ditched me.
I don't know what to tell you, Tara. We didn't make out. After we got separated, I never saw you again. I left.
No.
And
we totally found each
don't know
other,
what
and
you
then we
think.
were like grinding up on each other, and then the making out happened.
What?
Don't you remember? You pulled me in. It was like a little sloppy. You nibbled my ear a little bit, and then it was like a lot sloppy. It wasn't the best kiss ever, but I mean, you know what? I wasn't going to hold it against you until now because you're lying.
Well, yeah. I don't really have a response to that.
Are you lying, Ben? Did you make out with her and you just don't want to say that you made out with her and ditched her?
No, I'm not lying. I didn't make out with her. I'm becoming increasingly glad that I didn't make out with her.
Oh my gosh. Tara, how were you sober? I mean, how sober were you, Tara, when this happened?
I mean, I wasn't like exactly sober-ish. Totally. I mean, I was really excited about this concert, so I may have like done a little something to make it more fun.
I guess it worked because you were having plenty of fun.
Tara, were you like doing something else besides alcohol?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to be totally honest.
All
Just
right.
wanted to make sure we were all clear on that. I mean, I think we all thought it, but...
Yeah, I mean, my friend and I had this whole plan, and it was ruined when she bailed, so I figured I would still go through with my half of the plan, just with, like, Bumble Dude.
But don't you think it's weird? Like, it's kind of weird to, like, go out and do that on your own when the other person you're with isn't in the same state of mind.
I'm not going to say I totally thought it through, no, but I regret very little. I had a blast.
Okay.
Do you see, like, the possibility, at least, that when we got separated and then you found me again, that it wasn't actually me that you found?
I mean, maybe...
Tara!
But I swear he looked like you. You were wearing a blue shirt, right?
It was more of a green, but no.
All right.
You were wearing a shirt.
Wait, hold up. Does that mean, Tara, that you think that there's a possibility you made out with some random dude thinking it was Ben?
I mean, kind of, maybe it's possible. I was having a fun night.
Hey!
It sounds like you were.
Huh.
Okay, well, this is definitely making a little more sense.
Okay.
I get it.
Well, Ben, would you like to go out on a second date with Tara now that she's,
Sober?
not high?
It was really fun.
I think fun is subjective. I was not having all that much fun.
Wait a minute, Ben. Hold on. So, like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I thought I made out with you, but it was another guy. And, like, it got out of control, but we could definitely still, like, have fun. I'm not always that, like, out there and, high.
I don't know, Tara. Like, it was really strange. I don't know what to make of it, really.
Maybe next time we could do something, like, a little more chill, like coffee.
Yeah, what do you think, Ben? Pop a Molly and go to Starbucks.
If that's just a little bit out of control, I don't want to be around for the day when things get a lot out of control.
Yeah. All right. That is a good thought. You're planning for your future, Ben.
Hey, man, you are totally missing out. I'm a blast.
Okay.
Well, you're lost.
Tara, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date. And Ben, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, definitely. This was interesting.
Yeah, and I bet the random dude that she made out with wants to thank you too.
Yeah, seriously, who was that guy?
Tara, if you ever find him, call back. We'll do a second date update or Awkward Tuesday or something like that, okay?
There we go.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And every single thirsty dude is texting in wanting a date with Tara.
There's a
Brooke and
couple-
Jubal in the morning.
There's a couple ladies who also want to date with Tara.
Every single thirsty person.
So,
That's fine.
yeah.
Everybody wants a date with Tara. Huh? If you missed today's second date update, Tara wanted to call a dude named Ben. She actually had plans to go to a concert with a friend, but her friend bailed, so she hit Ben up on Bumble, and then they met up at the concert, and Ben ditched her. We got Ben on the phone and found out the reason that he ditched her was because when he showed up, she was acting kind of weird. And she was like staring at the lights, super happy, kind of spacey. And he ditched her. And then she said that she made out with Ben, but it turns out she was so high on something that she made out with another dude and thought it was Ben.
Wow.
In the end, they decided not to go out again because I guess Ben isn't down with that.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't think Tara's looking for a long-term relationship.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
fun.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back. It is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update, James is on the phone, and apparently he thought his date was going to be a super ugly weirdo. But he still went on the date anyway, and now he's not getting a call back.
What a risk.
Yeah, it's a big risk. James, why'd you decide to take such a risk?
I don't know. I was just kind of curious. I mean, her photos looked amazing, and I'm thinking, there's no way that she's real. I'm being catfished,
I thought from the photos you thought she was a super ugly weirdo.
Yeah, she's uggo. I'm gonna try this out.
But maybe good looking wasn't working out for you. Sometimes you have to go a different route.
Sure.
No, but seriously, I really thought I was being catfished. Like, I showed the photos to all my friends, and they were convinced as well,
Yeah. They're like, there's no way you can get somebody on that level. It's got to be a super ugly weirdo you're about to go out with.
Sad.
No, exactly. It was way out of my league, but I'm like, on the off chance she's real, like, I have to go. I owe it to myself.
What were you feeling pulling up to this date? I mean, I assume you guys met somewhere.
Well, we chose to meet at a public place. I just wanted to make sure I was safe because, like I said, I really, in the back of my mind, thought I was being catfished.
Hey,
and,
it's smart.
you
That's
know,
smart.
I didn't want to be kidnapped or something. I have no idea. But, so we picked a coffee shop. And when I get to the coffee shop, it really was her. Like, I just could not believe it.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Did you almost want to leave? Like, wait, hold on. This wasn't what I actually was expecting.
No, I know. Nothing like, things never work out like this. So I was excited. And I told her right away. I was like, I thought, I was being catfished. So I can't believe it. You're real.
And then she took off a mask and she's like, nope, I'm a super ugly weirdo. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. She ripped it right off. And then
What was her response when you told her you thought you were being catfished?
she laughed. Her photos are a little too good, and I guess she probably, I don't know if she gets that often.
It's probably a compliment.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I told her, when I told her that, she actually told me she was flattered by that. So that was cool.
I mean, if somebody was like, man, your pictures are too good online. There's no way you could look like that in real life. I'd be like, well, one, I'd be like, that's true. I don't.
You get that a lot.
But I would, if I did look like that in real life, I'd be like, yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm that good looking. What's her name, by the way?
Anna.
Anna. All right. And how was coffee with Anna?
It was nice. She was laughing at my jokes, so that was cool.
Nice.
And things were going well. And finally, we finished coffee, and it was that, time to do something else. And I suggested that we explore the city and just, walk around and kind of hang out.
And she agreed?
Yes, she agreed. And so we're walking around, and we find this antique store that looks very intriguing.
Okay.
So we go in there, and they have like your typical kind of new age books and lots of antiques and stuff, but they have this like big gem collection. So, quick backstory: my grandmother's really into gems and crystals and stuff, and kind of raised me on them. So I know a decent amount about it. So we're looking at the gems, and I'm explaining to her different ones and what I know about it, and she's just amazed that I know this, and we're looking at all of them. I decide I'm going to buy her a gem. This is going to be, my big move.
You bought her a diamond ring and proposed to her.
And I proposed right there.
Okay.
No, I bought her this rose quartz, and it's a gem for love, right? That's like the rose quartz. So
that's kind of nice.
I know, right? I was like, all right, this will be great. And she was very flattered. She loved it. And I don't know, from there, it was just kind of, she had, other things to do. It was kind of the end of the date, I guess. And, it ended with a hug. Like, I didn't know if I should kiss her, but I didn't. And
was it naturally the end of the date, or did it feel like after you bought the rose quartz, she was like, all right, gotta go?
I know it sounds like that, but it wasn't that. It was just kind of a natural ending to our date.
Okay.
Good. But I haven't heard back from her, honestly, since that hug. And I kind of keep going over to my mind, like, should I have kissed her, or, should I have just made a date right then and there for, like, a second date? My friends told me play it cool and wait a few days, but I don't know. The more I think of it, my friends are just kind of idiots, and they're all single also.
Yeah, exactly. Take advice from them. You don't think maybe, like, you gave her a gem for love and the L word might have scared her away too soon?
Maybe, but I just feel like it's not like I just dropped down on one knee and proposed. That's actually the name of the gem. It's a gem for love.
So you didn't give it to her and was like, I love you, and that's why I'm giving this love gem to you.
Exactly.
It's like
Okay.
a red
I don't
rose,
know though.
right?
I'm kind of with. It feels like a lot to me. Like, wasn't there like a gem for happiness you could have picked, or a gem for like gratitude, or some other lovely feeling?
A gem for let's have a second date.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if there's a second date gem, but we'll...
A gem to text me back. That would have been nice.
All right, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Yeah, any help you can give me would be great.
Okay, we'll call her right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update makes you realize how distrusting people are when it comes to dating, especially online. As soon as you see a picture of somebody who you think is hot and normal, instantly you're like, nope, that's way too good to be true. It's some creepy dude in his mom's basement who's trying to steal my money or other things from me. I don't want to meet up with them. And that's what happened to James, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He met this girl named Anna online, thought she was gorgeous and everything about her was cool, so he was convinced that he was being catfished. But he actually wasn't catfished. She showed up for coffee, and she was exactly like her profile advertised, and he was obviously excited about that. They had coffee, and then they walked around for a little bit, went into a store where they had a bunch of, like, rocks for sale, and I guess he's a big rock dude. He loves rocks and gems, and he even bought her a rose quartz rock to signify love or whatever.
Oh, wow,
I think that's how they describe it. This is for love or whatever.
God, you're so romantic.
And they had a hug, ended the date, and he hasn't heard from her, and he's not sure why.
The one thing I didn't ask you, James, you were, shocked that she looked like her pictures. You looked like your pictures too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And I mean, I still just can't get out of my mind. Like, what did I do wrong? I mean, do you think I should have just kissed her right there when I gave her the gem? What do you think?
I mean, I would have had to have been there.
Yeah. I'm going to go with overkill.
Yeah.
Like the love rock and a kiss. It felt...
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're worried that the rock did too much, the kiss would have really pushed you over the edge.
I mean, so you think I should have kissed her before I gave her the rock?
Yeah. I think you should have kissed her as soon as you found out that she wasn't catfishing you. Just, oh, thank God, and then kissed her. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Anna, please?
This is Anna.
Hey, Anna, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Hello?
What's your name?
Huh? What?
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't either anymore. Anna, my name is Jubal from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Your name's Jubal?
Yeah.
Have we met?
No, not until now. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
I think I've heard of it, but I've never listened to it.
Okay. Well, what it is if you go on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And we got an email about you from a guy who listens to our show. His name is James.
Okay.
Okay. And James told us that you guys went on a date and he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not returning any of his phone calls or text messages.
Yeah. I'm not trying to see him again.
I think you've made that point clear, and that's really not why we're just trying to figure out why he is confused. He wants to know if he did something wrong.
Do I have to give you a reason?
I mean, there's nothing I can take from you if you don't, but we would like it. He would like a reason.
I guess I can tell you that James's dating profile is, it seems really sneaky.
Sneaky?
Sneaky and very misleading.
What did it say in his dating profile? We've never seen it.
I'm being really honest. I feel like I was catfished.
I feel
like you were
catfished?
That I was catfished, and he even brought it up on the date that he was afraid that he was going to be catfished because I seemed too beautiful in my photos.
Okay.
But quite honestly, I felt like I was being catfished.
Did he look different or something?
Well, no, he looked the same, I would say, in his photos generally. But the main part of his profile says that he's a real life rock star, and that's the thing that attracted me to him the most because I love rock and roll. It's my jam, and I thought, great, somebody else who has that same craving for it.
So you thought he was a big music lover?
Not only did I think he was a music lover, but from that quote, I just assumed that he was a rock star, that he was actually in a band. And I get there, and he's just another average polo-wearing Joe Schmo.
Okay.
So wait, did you ask him? I mean, did you ask him, are you in a band? Did you ever discuss that?
Yeah, I tried to bring it up a little bit, but this guy, I don't know if you know this, he's a rock fiend, like an actual gravel earth rock fiend.
Well, we did talk to him, Anna, and he told us that he loves like gyms and things like that.
Oh, yeah. He absolutely is in love with gems. I think more than he probably would be with an actual person, which is where I felt so misled. And I'm thinking this guy loves rock and roll. He's a rock star, an actual rock star. No, he just loves rocks.
Okay.
But Anna, can't you find the humor in that? That's pretty funny.
You know, it's funny, but I'm just not into it.
Okay, so you're not interested in dating a dude who is literally into rocks and not rock and roll.
Yeah, I was hoping he would be into music, but instead he just gave me a pink rock, and so that's why I don't want to see him again.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, it does make sense. And you know what else, Anna?
What?
James is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. How rock and roll is that, huh? Yeah, surprise. He's a loose cannon. James, are you still there?
I'm still here, yeah. Hey. I still can't believe this. Adam, how come you just didn't tell me this?
How come you're putting Rockstar on your profile when you don't know nothing about rock and roll? It's really misleading.
Not to my followers, not to the people who love rocks like I do. I mean, it's very serious.
But you don't think that that's kind of like that badass, edgy lifestyle that you're looking for, Anna?
Oh, no. I don't.
You have to admit, all right, sure, I'm not a rock star in the way you thought. Yeah, I'm not some guy who takes drugs and plays guitar, but you have to admit.
When did I ever say that?
Yeah, I mean, all the rock stars take a lot of drugs. You know that.
You have to. You have to take drugs in order to be a rock star.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think their guitars even turn on if they don't take drugs. But you have to admit, we had a connection. I mean, you didn't feel that?
I mean, I have nothing to admit, James, because I didn't feel that.
So you're trying to tell me the way you looked at me when I gave you that rose quartz rock, I mean, that was fake?
Oh, no. That wasn't fake. That was just me extremely shocked.
Oh.
And shocked,
Wow.
not so much in a good way.
I don't know how you can say that. I bought that for you. That cost $18.
Oh my God, I thought it was way
Yeah,
more than that.
$18, Anna. Come on.
Wow. James, I think you should start investing in something that is worth $18. Maybe, like a guitar stand or something
Right.
else. I think what you should do is find someone from your large following and that equally loves rock, because it's not for me.
Listen, I'm going to put everything down on the line here. I've never dated anyone as good looking as you, and I'm not going to stop, And I can help you get your rocks off if you give me a chance.
Oh, that's a little rock and roll, James.
There's some rock.
See, Anna, there's some edge to James.
I think he meant it.
He loves his puns.
Hey, you never know. You could unleash this rock man and...
Rock?
Yeah, he could rock your world.
Doesn't even sound sexy.
Exactly.
Oh, my
Just
God.
give me a chance. And like I told you, on the date, I actually do play an instrument. It's the oboe, and I could get you in kind of a rock and roll mood, if you want.
Well, Anna, what aren't you getting here? This dude is definitely rock and roll. He's full of rock puns. He plays an oboe.
Honestly, I think you should give him a chance, Anna. What's wrong with just one more date? He sounds funny. He has confidence. I mean, that's a rock star.
Well, then maybe you should date him, and you found all the best characteristics about him.
Well, first, let me ask you,
taken.
Anna, would you like to go on a second date with James? We will pay for it.
I'm going to tell you straight, James. I'm really not feeling the rebel rock vibe, and I prefer the rock and roll vibe. So I'm going to have to pass.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm telling you that I'm not a drug addict who plays rock and roll. I love rock.
Not looking for a drug addict.
Yeah, Anna's looking for more like a band dude, not necessarily just a straight up drug addict.
I don't want to take you to rehab, James. I just want to take someone on a second date.
I just picture her trolling the streets for a crack addict.
All right. If you don't want to go out with me, that's fine. But is it all right if I at least tell my friends that we're dating?
Anna, is that okay?
Yeah.
Come on. You can't be that desperate.
I really am that desperate. Like, I'll just pretend we're going out for like 2 or 3 weeks. We sleep together all the time, obviously. But then, and then I'll just tell them I broke it off because you didn't love rocks or something like that.
Broke it off.
All right. I guess you're kind of funny. You can go out for 2 weeks with me with fake me, but then you're going to have to end it, James.
Is that a deal, James?
All right, thank you.
I feel like that's a win.
Yeah, that is a successful second date update. You didn't get a second date out of it. You got a fake girlfriend for 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys, for all your help. And I swear you're not going to be sorry about this. You're going to have a great next 2 weeks.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, the guy sounds like a rock star to me. If you missed today's second date update, James and Anna went out for coffee after they went to a rock store where he bought a rose quartz rock for her, which is supposed to symbolize love. And he wasn't wondering why she wasn't calling back. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't getting back to him was because when she met him, she thought he was into rock music because on his profile, he called himself a rock star. And he is a rock star. He's just into actual rocks.
Yeah, play on words.
Yeah, she felt catfished by James, especially because he calls himself a rock star.
Though.
And she said that he's not a rock star at all. He admits that he's not edgy, and Anna thought that he has a huge following online because of rock music. And he was in a band, but he's not in a band at all. He just likes rocks a lot.
Even if it doesn't work out with his fake girlfriend, Anna, because they're going to be fake for a couple weeks, he's got a lot of options on our text board.
Yeah.
People are into the rock star, when you're using rock literally, too.
And he was funny. People are like, he's actually a really funny guy.
I'm not worried about him.
So he'll be all right, I think. They didn't go out again. But remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Also, if you've been in a car accident, don't email the show. 'cause I don't want to hear about it. But I know who does want to hear about it. The Advocates. It's 206-512-3555 online, advocateslaw.com. They'll make sure you get all the money that you're owed from the insurance companies if you're in a car accident, because the insurance companies don't want to just give you cash, and you might need medical bills paid or your expenses in getting your car repaired. And if you don't call them, then you're not going to get the best result. Trust me, consultation is free. They've gotten over $100 million for their clients, so give them a call. 206-512-3555 online, advocateslaw.com. I'm trying not to sneeze right now, so.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah, it's like it's that tickling right in the top of your nose. Anyway, Brooke and Jubal's direct deposit is still on. Coming up in just 5 minutes, I'll be calling out a name worth $1,200.